And yes, we are back. Shout outs to us for making it back. You, me, all of us. And today we're looking at Rev's video. Horrible Twitch situation. I don't know what that means, but I'm interested in anything related to Twitch and situations. So yeah, let's find out.
Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. Sorry for the lack of a Vtuber model for today's video. I am currently on a short trip out in the mountains. I only got my potato laptop with me, which has one port, so it's either the Vtuber model or the microphone, so I chose the microphone. So right now I want to take a couple of minutes and talk
Smart.
about something because it's really pissing me off, and I want to share my thoughts very quickly today. So it was announced that starting July 11th, Twitch will be increasing the sub and gift prices for basically most regions of the world. You can see in the tweet it says New Zealand, the US, and multiple countries in Europe. And when they say multiple countries in Europe, they mean the majority of European countries. And overall, I would say it's about 100 plus countries.
I like how it says you can bring your questions to patch notes. Questions. It is it's unfortunate that we are in this transitionary period where everything is like compounding and going up. Everything, bro. At the store, a box of cookies or like a thing of cookies, $7 or $8. What? Are you serious? There's no way. There's no way.
That will see a increase in tier 1 sub prices and gifted tier 1 sub prices as well. And there's a lot about this that really pisses me off, especially since Twitch is trying to frame this as a big win for streamers and viewers, because now streamers will get a bigger cut of this increased tier 1 sub cost. And I think that is a load of garbage. So let's begin with how this is unfair to viewers.
I just want to say, before we get too far into this, I don't actually watch Twitch streams or streamers. I watch like a few YouTuber videos, and it's like outtakes from a stream. So I don't really have an opinion on the streaming experience. So if I say anything, it's coming from the opinion of someone who doesn't even watch streams.
This is the first and foremost thing that pisses me off.
Or pay for subs.
Not only in countries like the United States are they increasing the sub price from $5 to $6, they're doing this pretty much across the board. And
but not gonna lie, if I had the money to, like if I could sub and I was like that type of individual, I would sub to like at least 2 people. Like RDC World and maybe a fighting game, Yipes or something. Someone fighting games. But you know, it's all on YouTube, so I'm just like, I'll just watch it on YouTube and then go to work.
a lot of people say, oh, it's just $1 more per month. It is a 20% increase on a $5 subscription cost that has remained the same forever. So now they're claiming because of inflation, they have to increase it. And I find this offensive because they're increasing this price while providing no new perks for subscribers on Twitch. There's nothing new being added to a tier 1 subscription other than ad-free viewing and some emotes. That is it. They couldn't come up with anything, even a small perk digitally produced that could at least enhance the current tier 1 benefits, but no.
I mean, I work for a company, right? And I'm just gonna be honest, they don't do stuff like that because they don't have to. No, and I know that sounds mean or whatever. Dude, companies are doing the bare minimum. I feel like all companies are doing the bare minimum to make the most money at all times, and they're just using, you know, optimization along the way. But like, to Rev's point, it would be nice, right, for the customer, the consumer, the people who are using the product. Yeah, it would be nice. I'm with you, but companies are not going to do anything extra if they don't have to, if they don't feel like it's necessary. They're not going to put any time into it at all.
No, they couldn't come up with anything. They're just saying, oh, we're increasing the price with no new perks. On top of that, like I mentioned, gifted subs, gifted tier 1 subs are also increased in their price. So that is a big blow to not only streamers who receive these gifted subs, but it will upset a lot of viewers because gifted subs are probably the best feature that Twitch has, okay? Most streamers have more gifted subs than self-paid subs because people like to gift subs to not only benefit their favorite streamer, but also to give out to the community, so people who typically can't afford subs
I can see
are
that.
getting gifted them from other members of the community, so they can get
that.
those tier 1 rewards, like I said, which includes ad-free experience as well as emotes. And the thing that really, I think this is more of a PSA for everyone, there is really no notice of this change in the increased sub cost of tier 1s, because the only notice you're going to get is through emails. Now, if you guys know how...
Yep. Again, I work for a company, dude. We have a subscription model service thing. That is literally how they roll it out. They're like, okay, well, we're going to increase prices. We have like over, I don't want to say too much. I can't really, say too much, but we have like over 300 locations, right? How do they send it out? To customers. We'll just put up signs. And if they don't see it, oh well. Are you serious, bro? Okay. Like they don't even do email. They just increase it. And if it shows up, they're like, well, it's our business. We can do that. It's like they don't have to. It would be against their best interest to do that, to make it known that they're increasing prices, because people would then like start unsubscribing en masse and stuff like that. They don't want that. I'm just being honest.
Twitch works with emails. It's ridiculous. If you have notifications on for your favorite Twitch streamer, you might as well have a carrier pigeon bring a little note to you. You would have more likely of a chance to get a notification through that than through Twitch's email, because it's absolute junk. They never send out emails properly. And personally, I have a group of people that I'm tier 1 sub to. I haven't gotten a single email yet. Not a single one for any of those channels that's supposed to be giving you notice of this sub increase, which also, by the way, subs on Twitch auto-renew. Meaning, you're just going to have this increased price next month, and it's just going to automatically pay it unless you cancel it before it goes off. Which I think is really unfair to viewers. Now, moving on from viewers to streamers,
that's how they all do it, though.
I think it's very unfair to streamers as well. This whole campaign, this price increase, is being promoted as a bigger revenue share. Oh, yes, okay, people are going to pay more for a tier 1 sub now, and now you're going to get a bigger cut of that tier 1 sub. So instead of getting $2.50 if you're doing a 50-50 split if you're not a partner, oh, you're going to get $2.50 from a $5 sub. Now you're going to get $3 for a $6 sub. Well, that's true, but also now that there's a bigger price, less people are going to subscribe. I think that is very, very obvious. A lot of people might opt out of that. I don't know if you guys or Twitch knows the current state of the world right now, but a lot of people are struggling. So already spending $5 a month on someone is already pushing it for some people in terms of what they can spend on entertainment. So adding in a 20% increase or whatever.
I disagree slightly, because the truth is, people are going to spend money on whatever they want. If it's $5, if it's $6, if it's $7, they don't really care about the price. People are going to do that. Now, if you're a conscious consumer, you might not do it right away, but eventually, if you feel the need, like if it meant that much to you in the first place, is what I'm saying, you're gonna do it. So like I used to work at a car wash. There were like car wash prices. Hear me out. A car wash, $30 for a single car wash, a single use car wash. Who in the right mind would spend $30 on a car wash just to drive it back on the road again? Surprise! I was surprised. People do it all the time. They didn't care. They were like, "That's your most expensive one? I'll take it." So I'm just, again, people will buy whatever they want, as long as like they don't care what the price is. If they seem is worth it to them, if they will buy it. Same thing with subs. I think that it will be like a knee-jerk reaction, yeah, but I don't feel like people will still buy it.
Increase for their particular country might be the straw that broke the camel's back, and they might not want to do tier 1s anymore. And quite frankly, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to keep doing that because
that's
of the price
true
increase.
too.
And also, tier
I
ones
wouldn't blame
are
them.
the
I'm just, but
backbone of really any sized streamer out there, small, medium, or large, but especially smaller and medium sized streams. Tier ones are everything. A tier one is a big deal just by itself for a self paid sub, but gifted subs, gifted tier ones are the backbone of your stream. That is the majority of your support for most streamers. And now this is an increased cost. So typically, if you wanted to gift, if you're an American, you want to gift out, let's say 10 subs, which is $50.
okay.
It's now $60. That's a pretty big deal when you look at it in a grander scheme like that. That 20% really adds up.
I'm willing to agree with that. I imagine, yeah, as far as gift subs go, you're probably, if you like, my point was it won't stop people from gifting subs. They might just will gift less subs, but they'll still gift subs. Even if it's $5, $6, $7, you'll still get gift subs. You just probably won't get the same amount
when you're gifting subs. And a lot of people have come up with a solution to this that they think that people are claiming is going to help streamers, and they're saying go out there and get Twitch Turbo, which Twitch Turbo is basically almost like a site-wide ad-free experience. You're paying more than you would for a tier one, but you're getting ad-free experiences for multiple channels that you're not subscribed to. And people are claiming that getting Twitch Turbo and the ad revenue that comes with it will actually be a bigger benefit, or not the ad revenue, I misspeak on that, but basically the portion you get from a Twitch Turbo viewer watching your stream, kind of like how YouTube Premium works, right? So people claim, oh, just do that. It's a big benefit if you have Turbo and you're watching a stream that you're not sub to. I got to be honest with you. Twitch Turbo and also ads in general are a complete joke. I make more in ad revenue on Twitter than I do on Twitch Turbo and also the ad revenue of Twitch combined.
Okay, because I was gonna interject and say, I feel like that's a fair trade off. If someone really likes Twitch and wants to do the turbo thing, and they're gonna watch Rev or whatever, anyways, and they can still benefit them without subbing, I feel like that's a super fair trade off. Because if you have that integration, because if the backbone of Twitch is ads and normal people supporting their favorite creator, which is kind of like what the fuck in itself, right? Because it's like all these hoops and loops and stuff. Like, dude, people are just trying to be entertained. Like, let's not make it any more than that. But all these like price hikes and stuff and this drama, whatever, right? But if there's like a workaround, like if I just have the subscription for Twitch and I can just watch and it still helps on the backbone or helps them still, that's a great compromise. But to hear Rev say it's pretty shit, that's pretty deflating and pretty sad, because I feel like that would be a pretty good middle ground.
That is pathetic. I understand that maybe my Twitter's a little bit bigger than my Twitch stream, but like, dude, I tweet like once every like couple days and I make more ad revenue out of that than I do through Twitch Turbo and Twitch ads. That's how bad those things are. It's better than nothing, but don't think like that is a replacement. And I don't blame someone if you can't afford anything, especially if you can only watch ads. That's totally fine. But people trying to claim that Twitch Turbo is a better alternative, I think that's ridiculous. But you have to ask too, what is the heart of the matter here? Like, what are they doing with this price increase? How will this fix anything? What is this going to fix? Because
it's not fixing anything. They just want more money.
Loss, like insane levels. Okay. A lot of people say, oh, well, maybe this dollar increase here and there, it'll really add up because they have to pay workers more because of inflation. Well, what about the streamers? Because the streamers are the workers too. And I don't think this is going to end up a benefit to streamers. In fact, I think they're going to make less money as a result of this price increase. And that is, again, not fixing the issue. The biggest issue with Twitch is their infrastructure, okay? The cost of providing their service is so high that it really is, it's got Twitch by the balls, and it has for many years, even going back as far as the Justin TV days. They operate at a very big loss, especially when it comes to smaller streamers. The majority of small streamers don't even come anywhere near bringing back Twitch's money that it costs for them to provide the service to these streamers. And that's their problem. And some people will look at me and say, hey, well, if you have all these answers, what's the solution to the infrastructure problem on Twitch? And my response is, I don't goddamn know. I'm not the expert. I'm not Twitch. They need to figure that out. How do other platforms like YouTube and even Kick operate in a much more efficient way than Twitch? Twitch is drowning because of the cost of providing.
Well, Kick has stake and they kind of work hand in hand. YouTube has Google and other avenues. They kind of work hand in hand. I mean, Twitch has Amazon, right? So I feel like I don't know. I mean, why not? Why they should just? I don't get why the company can't work in tandem with the streamers to just figure it out, right? Like, just talk it out. What? There should be no discourse.
Providing their service. They need to find out a better way to do it. That should be priority number one, not increasing the sub cost for tier one. That is not the solution. There's no way this is going to do anything for them that'll provide any sort of relief in a major way. And really all it's going to do is piss people off. Every single time Twitch does any sort of a major rehaul or new announcement, it's met with displeasure from the community and viewers, streamers, and the like. Okay, it's really just ridiculous at this point. And some people say like, "Oh, what's the big deal? I'm not affected by this." Or, "Well, you know what? If you're a Twitch viewer, likely you are included in this price increase." And also, I don't think this is going to stop.
Not a Twitch viewer
anytime soon. I think this is a trial run. They're going to use this excuse of inflation as something to continue increasing their sub costs in the near future. I mean, why would they stop now? Inflation's only getting worse in a lot of regions of the world. They're just going to use this excuse over and over again to continue raising this price. And on top of this, I think this is horrendous timing to make this push. Right now, a lot of channels are doing Partner Plus pushes. So for those who don't know, back in the day, if you were a Twitch partner, which is hard to get, by the way, you got a 70-30 split on revenue with Twitch. You got upgraded from the site-wide 50-50 split, which is horrible, by the way, up to a 70-30 split, which is competitive with YouTube, for example, which is a 70-30 split as well. However, about a year ago, they removed the 70-30 split and then allowed people to achieve that 70-30 split back through a Partner Plus program, which they have reworked a couple times. And about 2 months ago, they announced their new version of this Partner Plus push, giving 2 steps. Step 1, if you achieve 100 sub points for 3 months in a row, you get a 60-40 split. If you do 300 sub points for 3 months in a row, you get a 70-30 split one.
That's what I'm talking about. Like all these hoops and goals and achievements, like cut it out, man. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. You're not doing yourselves. No, stop. There should be a collaborative effort to just communicate with streamers and top streamers and stuff and create transparency and make it an effort to like work together instead of just like letting them run rampant
once again
and making up these rules and hoops and stuff.
The overwhelming vast majority of people on Twitch will never even have a shot at the level 2 of the Partner Plus push. Or
that's what exactly what I mean. Like I'm not gonna say most streamers are bad or good. I don't know. I don't watch streams. They're not for me. I like watching segments really. And if I like watching segments, I don't want to sit through ads. The problem is ads. You know, like adults, I'm an adult, dude. I don't want to watch ads. If anything, if I'm met with an ad, I'm just not interested. So if I have the option not to have an ad seen, I'm not gonna do it. So yeah. I mean, that's the real problem, but Twitch should be able to want to work to find a middle ground instead of just creating these bullshit hoops and stuff. Because I mean, streaming entertainment, it's the future. You should want to work and cultivate it, right? You should want to cultivate it, have something unique, not push people out and all this stuff.
In the first place, because Partner's pretty hard to get. You have to average 75 concurrent viewers for a long period of time and have an X number of watch time and streams over the course of a month. And on top of that, they have the subjective option to just reject you for no reason. They don't have to give you any reason other than, well, better luck next time. For example, I got rejected the first couple times I applied with no real reason, and then finally I got it recently, but it's a hard thing to get. Partner is hard to get. And now, right now, because they announced this new push, this level 2 push that can get you a 70-30 split, a lot of channels, like myself, are working hard on this push, and every sub point counts really, really badly. Right now, I'm in month 2 of my level 2 Partner Plus push. We achieved the month of May. We got over 300 sub points, and now I'm pushing for the month of June. And this hurts. This doesn't help. Thank God, tier 3 subs, which are worth 6 points, are not affected. And
that's my thing with it, dude. It's like this point system, and it's like it kind of dehumanizes the entertainment, right? Like, I don't want to be part of this point system and feel like I have to do this because the person I'm watching feels obligated, like I have to do this. Like, no, I just don't want to partake. I want you to be successful. Yes, I recognize that is work and it is your job. Yes, but I do not want to partake in a system where it's like, because who would want to do that? Like, who would want to feel stressed to do something? I would rather just straight up just give you the money directly. Like, you need $5 here. Hey, I can do that. But I don't want to like partake in this point. Like, it would be that's not me.
Let's just be honest, bribing my community by offering limited edition merch if people tier 3 sub over these 3 months I'm doing this push. But a lot of people can't afford that, and that's totally reasonable, but they still want to support the channel, so they tier 1 sub, which is worth 1 point, and it helps. And a lot of people feel good doing that. But now, those same people are going to be asked to increase their price by 20% and pay an extra amount in the following month. And they might not even see it coming because, like I said, it's an auto-renew system. So they might just get charged extra, and that might actually affect them. And I don't want to see that happen. And if someone thinks like that price increase is too much for them to keep going with a tier 1, I totally understand. And speaking of other TwitchCon or Twitch-related benefits for being a partner, TwitchCon is coming up in a few months. Now, back in the day, if you were a Twitch partner a few years ago, you would get not only a discount on your ticket, but you would also get free merch and also a +1 for the partner party. Okay, there was a lot of good benefits of being a Twitch partner. Nowadays, you get nothing. You get absolutely nothing. No discount. I don't know about merch anymore, but you definitely don't get a +1 for the partner party. That is it. So the benefits are dwindling. And again, you're trying to encourage not just partners, but affiliates and Twitch users to show up to TwitchCon this year. And you're pulling stuff like this that makes your company look really bad. And on top of all this, in terms of bad look,
I feel like that's the wrong way to do it too. Like, yeah, it's TwitchCon, whatever, but I feel like the better events are about not excluding people. I think the cons really do well when it's more about inclusion. Like, hey, if you're just slightly interested in this, show up, right? I feel like that's the way to make the most money. I don't know why you would want to just, I don't know.
Looks. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube competition is something that is very, very serious for Twitch. For a long time, it was kind of a meme. YouTube streaming, people didn't really take it too seriously. It was like the kind of small threat out there. You know, it's supposed to be the Twitch killer, but no one took it seriously. Nowadays, a lot of people are turning to YouTube, and YouTube streaming has come a long, long way. And a lot of the things that Twitch used to offer that YouTube couldn't, YouTube now provides at least something similar to it. So there is a big, big issue with the competition that Twitch has right now, and they are going to feel it and continue feeling it. But overall, that is my spiel. That's my rant for
my
today.
Spiel.
Like I said, this really pisses me off, and it pisses a lot of people off right now because this just seems like a very boneheaded and greedy decision from Twitch. But unfortunately, that's kind of expected at this point with the way that they are. But yeah, for now, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully, I can find a bar of reception to upload this video. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed the rant. Thank you for listening to me go off unscripted here for a bit. But anyways, enjoy the rest of your day. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, bottom line, Twitch is a company. Greedy it comes with being a company. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know, Twitch is... yeah, Twitch is Twitch is Twitch, man. Anyways, I enjoyed the rant. Thank you for the entertainment, Rev. I appreciate it. If I could give you $5, I would. Just let me know. Anyways, that's the video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys watching. Tell someone you appreciate them because it's good to share that sentiment. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.